Welcome to Joidala Fashion Guide. Today's video I'm going to be making a boo gown with this African prints and satin combination. So to know the amount of fabric to put on fold, you use the widest circumference with the hip plus 2 or 3 inches extra. So I have the front pattern cut out here on the back pattern. So the front pattern is 14 inches wide, while the back pattern is 15 inches wide. So I'm going to be using 1 inch for my zipper allowance, and I'm not going to be lining this gown, but it's going to have a zipper at the back. So I have a length here of 41 inches. So this upper part will be 40. So the extra 1 inch is for seam, ½ inch to join at the shoulder, and then the ½ inch to join to the white at the bottom. So first of all, I'll have my starting line here, ½ inch. So this is my shoulder line. So everything will start from here. So we are going to be drafting the front and the back piece together. But the back has a high back. Then the front is has a slit, has a curved neckline and a slit. So first of all, we're going to impute our vertical measurements from shoulder to the bust point, which is 11, shoulder to the under bust. I'm going to be marking the under bust. That would help me to determine where the front design, the white pattern, is going to end. And then shoulder to waistline. Then you have shoulder to hip, which is on 26. And then the length, the half length. So repeat same this way. Shoulder to the bust line, shoulder to the under bust, shoulder to waist, and then the shoulder to the hip line. So use a long roller to connect those lines together. The front design will stop before the waistline, just in between the under bust and the waistline. So I'll just notch where it's going to end. So that is around 17 inches, or no, 16 and a half. So next is to impute half of our shoulder measurements. Our neck width is 3.5. The front neck depth is also 3.5. The back is 1.5. So you can make it use of 1.5 or 1. So I'm going to be using 1.5, and then I'll make it 3.5, and then to have a slit. 4 inches long. So this is for the back, and then this is for the front. Then I have 1 inch as my shoulder slant. I'll connect that to the neckline. And then I'm going to be adding the same allowance for the shoulder. Half inch seam allowance. And then the shoulder, the armhole depth is 8 inches. You can also use 2 inches above the bust line. So this is the chest line, this is the bust line, then this is the underbust. So we are not going to be using, we only need to know where the designing front will end. So after the bust line, another line we are going to be using is the waistline, and then the hip line, and then the half length. So on the armhole depth, mark half of the armhole. Then for the front armhole, go in by ½ inch. So with your fresh cord, on this chest line, you put the bust circumference divided by 4, and then plus ease allowance. So this is for the back, and then this is for the front. For the front, we go in by ½ inch. So the next thing is to impute the bust circumference divided by 4. And then ease allowance of 1 inch. And then seam allowance 1 inch. The waistline, the waist circumference divided by 4. (1 inch for ease and 1 inch for seam. And then on the hip line, the hip circumference divided by 4. (1 inch for ease and then seam. So from this hip line, just take it straight down, so maintain here. So connect the hip to the waistline. then the waist to the bust line. Okay, and then connect this to the chest line. So that is all, and then we cut. So one more thing, the pocket will be on the waistline. So this is where the pocket will be, between the waist and the hip line. So I'll just notch. So this is the pocket. The design will stop before the pocket. So use this to complete the pocket. So cut the zipper line open. So separate the front. So this is the back pattern. Then cut the front neckline. And then the ankle. And then the slits. I'll cut the slit when I'm sewing the facing for the front. So to cut the design, just use the width of the down part. Here to go. So I have 28. So it will be 28 inches wide, and then the length will be 20. But I will be adding extra 2 inches for seam, making 22. The one for the down parts, for the front and the back. So I'm going to be cutting facing for the front and then the back. So we'll not stop at the underbust. The design will not stop at the underbust. So you fold it into two like this. So this is it. Then we're going to curve it. So this is what it looks like. So you are through with this front piece. We'll cut the facing for the back. So this is the facing for the back. You need to be cutting it together. So we're going to cut the bands. Use the width here, and then the band is going to be like this. Like this. So I'll show it all our pattern. So use iron to fold this. Fold it in 1/2 inch from both sides. 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Then we'll also close here. Close it at both ends. So we'll come and show you what it looks like after fold. For the iron is soft interfacing on the neckline. Then we'll place this right side facing each other like this. So it's 1/2 inch, and then we'll notch the curve area and flip it to inside. So I'll come back to show you what it looks like. Also iron interfacing on the neckline, here and here. And then we open this up. We'll iron it to get the crease line at the middle. So you do same for the facing. You iron it to get the crease line, and then you place it on it like this. This one will be wrong side on the right side, like this. So I'm going to clean this off. So to sew, we are going to place it like this, right side facing the wrong side. So we'll iron it and then roll the midline. We'll roll it. So this is the middle. So remember that we have a 4-inch slit. Stop at 3.5. So after sewing to be 4. So sew like this, like this, like this, like this, and then we merge the curve area. After which we cut here open, and then flip it to the other side. So show you what it looks like. So this is what we have after sewing the right part of the sleeve. So fold it into 2 like this. Measure your armhole round, your armhole, and then you're going to mark like then measure your bicep here. Mine is 10, so you measure like this. You mark it. And you measure the bicep here. And use your straight ruler to connect it. Connect it like this. And then you stitch. Do same for the other sleeve. So this is the front pattern. I've sewn the neckline, notched it under stitch, and then flip it to the right side. So use your iron to fold in the edges like this. Then use your pin to secure it in place. Secure it in place like this. So you continue to this side. After which you use a seam allowance, 1/2 inch seam allowance. Use 0.25. Then for here you sew close to the edge. And this is the back pattern. This is the facing. Notched the edges, folded it in there on the stitch. You are going to use hemi glue to secure this later, so that it will lay flat like this. Meanwhile, you pick both of them together like this, making sure that they match. Use your pin. So you pin it all the way down. So our zipper allowance was 1 inch. So just mark 1 inch and then you sew. Okay, we are going to sew from here to here. Okay, before you do that, use your zipper to measure where the zip is going to stop. So use the loose stitch from here to here, and then continue with the regular stitch down. So I'll come and show you what it looks like. So this is what we have after sewing the zipper line. Then you press it open like this. And this is the front part. We are going to be joining the shoulders, but before then we'll add this part. So this is the right side. Right side against the shoulder, like this. And then you stitch. You repeat same for this. This is the right side. This is the right side, so place it against it like this. And then you stitch. This is what we have after. So next thing is to join the shoulders. So put them against each other, right sides facing each other. Okay, match the shoulders. So you can place this over it like this. And then you stitch. You do same for this side. Like this. And then you stitch. After that, we join the side. So you make sure this place aligns. Make sure it aligns like this. Okay. So use your pin to secure it. Stitch like this. With the same allowance I have left. Stitch the other side as well. So this is what it looks like after joining the side. So we have left here open. There's going to be an opening here. So you go ahead and use your overlocker to lock here. Here. Then the rough edges. The zipper area. And then this is the sleeve. This is the wrong side. Fold it like this. Like I said before, you join it here. And then you fix the sleeve. And then you sew the pockets, but we'll overlock here first. Put the pocket together. This is a pocket piece. And then you sew like this. Repeat same for this. And then we already measure where the pocket will be from the shoulder to the waistline. Now it's 18 inches. So this is where the pocket will be. Here. I've already joined shoulders, it's now 17 and a half. Just give it a notch. Use the right side, so the right side should be like this. right side to right side. Then you stitch. And then the second one, right side to the right side as well. Like this. Okay. So that's stitching here, stitch here, and then if you have already stitched it before, then just stitch from here and then go in to close it. If not, you stitch from here, go in like this, and come out back to the seam. After, we should not lose this away. So repeat same for the other pockets. And then we are going to fold this side. Okay, just fold it twice like this. So fold it to this side, and then also fold this as well, so that we'll stitch cross to this side and complete. So once you've done that, you confirm the full measurement again from the shoulder. Okay. So we want it to be 58 or 59. So we fold half, and then we now fold 1 inch, 1 inch or 1.5. Okay, so let's say 1.5. So fold half, and then fold like this. So you just check your own measurements, and that will be all for the dress. So here is the final look of our dress, our gown. This is Joidala Fashion Guide. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are yet to, and let me know what you think about the kaftan bubu. This is Joidala Fashion Guide.